Don't you love a good joke? Wow, a good joke breaks the tension, brings enjoyment, releases stress. But I especially love it when a joke is actually a teaching tool, because when a joke is a teaching tool, it really becomes valuable. You never forget it. So this is one of my favorite jokes, and I'll explain it to you afterwards. A man is accused of being a pervert, and the court tells him he needs to be examined by a psychiatrist. So he goes to the psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist decides to give him a Rorschach test. And for those of you who don't know what a Rorschach test is, that's when the doctor will show you ink blots, and you tell the doctor what it is that you see in those ink blots. Okay, so he goes to the doctor's office, and the doctor sits him down and he says, "Okay, sir, what do you see when I show you this?" And he shows him a blank piece of paper with a black dot in the center, just one round black dot. And the man says, "Oh, I see women, and they're naked, and they're beautiful, and oh my goodness." And the guy turns the card over. He says, "Okay." He says, "Well, let me show you this one." And he shows him another blank card with just a black line going down the card, one line. He says, "Well, what do you see now?" And the man says, "Oh, more women, and they're beautiful, and they're naked. Oh." Takes the card, folds it over. Finally, he shows him another card that looks like butterfly wings. He shows him the card. He says, "Well, what do you see now?" And the man says, "Oh, these are the most beautiful women, and they're just incredible." So the man takes the cards, folds them over, and the psychiatrist says to the man, "I'm terribly sorry, sir, but you are indeed a pervert." And the man looks at the psychiatrist and he says, "Me? Who's the one showing me all the dirty pictures?" So what's the point of this joke? We can't take responsibility for what other people think. We can't take responsibility for their perceptions. We can say something so innocently that can be taken the wrong way, or we can hurl an insult at somebody. It may go right over their head. The point is, what goes on between the eyeballs of another human being and their higher power, that's between them and their higher power. We have nothing to do with it. And we don't participate in that. We don't pretend to participate in that. And here's the key. Addicts will point a finger at you and say, "It's your fault. If you weren't the way you were, I wouldn't be the way I am. If you didn't do this, I wouldn't do this to myself. I wouldn't hurt myself if you didn't hurt me." And that's why the joke is so powerful. We all have free will. We all make our choices.
I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Whatever excuse and whatever rationale we want to tether to an action, that is an act of free will. Do not accept the shame or the guilt that any addicted person may offer you. Do not accept their shame or their guilt. Whatever goes on between their eyeballs is their territory, their country. So you gotta love that joke. That joke is a reminder that we did not cause it. We do not control it. If addiction runs rampant in someone's life, they have to grab the tools and the awareness to put out that fire. And we can't do it for them. If we could, it would have been done a long time ago for the ones you love. I know it would be for me. If we could do it for them, we'd have done it a long time ago, but we can't. So, there's that joke. Me? You're the one showing me all the dirty pictures. Wow. What a great joke. Take what you want and leave the rest. I hope you find this as a valuable tool for your sobriety, or a valuable tool to put another person's sobriety in their own accountability. You are not accountable for another person's sobriety. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Thank you for spending time with me. Take what you want and leave the rest. Have a blessed day.